Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Thursdate with Erica. Each week, I come on here and introduce some amazing business owners that have inspired me throughout my journey. And they're part of my business owner community. And so I like to invite them here to talk about their stories and kind of where they're coming from and what led them to find their own, something online. And so today I am so excited for you guys to meet Chris and Karen. They're really close to where I'm at. I'm in Calgary and they're just south of Calgary. Hi, Karen. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. So can you guys just give a quick introduction of who you guys are?
Sure. We're just a couple of average Albertans living in Western Canada. We live just south of where you are, just south of Calgary. And, I used to be a Calgary firefighter, actually. And in fact, that fire hall in Mackenzie Town that you probably drive up, or the roundabout. Yeah, that was my hall for many years.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That was the hall that I worked out of. Yeah. And so, Karen?
Yeah, and I was an educator. I taught elementary school for 34 years. I ended my career in Okotoks. I was the vice principal at St. Mary's School, and now we work online full time. Yeah.
Well,
yes, and I should say something about our kids. We've got 3 adult kids.
Yeah.
But we have 2 granddaughters that have given us a whole new meaning to life. That's for sure.
Is it awful to say on social media that we may actually love our grandkids more than our actual kids?
No, but I think every grandparent is the same way because my mom sure is the same way with my kids. And I'm like, you never did that with me. Like, what?
Yeah.
But I think that's how it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Awesome. Well, I guess I just wanted to ask, what was life like before you guys owned your digital business?
Life was great. We were plugging away. We had mixed schedules. That was really tough. We got married so we could hang out together, right? That was the intent. And we were both teachers at one point. And, and then I had this wild idea that I wanted to be a firefighter. And I had been volunteering for many years and then got on with Calgary. And then, of course, the schedules are, I'm going this way and she's going that way, or I'm coming home from a night shift, and you're heading to school.
Yeah.
And, I was 2 days, 2 nights, 4 days off. And you were, it seemed like 4 days, 5 days. And then weekends you were, working like crazy. So we were all over the map. And, it could have worked, and many people
work for, yeah. We did love our careers. There wasn't any. We were very passionate about our careers for sure.
But darn it, we recognized that there was more to it, And when we've been looking for someplace outside of town that we could build our dream home, right? And and just the year of the flood was 2013, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the year of the flood. So that spring, I saw an ad for an acreage, and I drove out and checked it out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I see it. I could vision this place here. It was such a cool experience. I remember I called you. You were at the church that afternoon with the kids, and I'm like, Karen, you have to come. I went and picked her up. We grabbed a couple of beers. We drove out here and walked around on this old farm pasture, full of horse crap all over the place. It's crazy. And we could see it. So then long story is, we built this home and it cost us way more than we thought it would.
Yeah. We were approaching our 50s too.
Yeah. Sure.
And I don't call it, some people call it a midlife crisis, but our life just began when we were turning 50, we wanted to do more. And we were in the servant industry, being a fireman and a teacher, serving others, which we loved, but we wanted to travel, and our grandchildren were born, and we were pretty tight with the house that we built. And this is our retirement home. And so Chris said, we need a little extra something because we wanted something mobile. We wanted something with integrity, and we wanted something that was lucrative because we wanted to travel. And he found it online.
She didn't believe it.
I didn't want it.
You were the one that's like, what is that?
No, I did not want it at all.
But Erica, like, honestly, we were just looking for a little extra, you know,
Yeah.
like it was just that, you know, when, like, cause it's nice to go out for dinner once in a while, right? Or
Exactly.
go to a movie, like that VIP theater down in Seaton, you can go watch a movie and have a meal, you know, maybe a pint or a glass of wine. Like those things, it's expensive though. It adds up. And so if you go out once a week, you know, that's an extra how much a month, and then, you know, maybe whatever, right? You know, just some of the little perks in life, right? And
it's funny you should say that. Like, I think when we went to the webinar and clicked, our intention wasn't to leave our careers.
No,
we weren't, because we love them. Our intention was just a little more each month. We just wanted a little more extra to sock away for retirement and to travel. So, you know, after a year, we looked at each other and said, what are we doing? Like, this is replacing our incomes. So after a year, I resigned early. And then after 2 years, Chris did. Yeah.
And I still can't believe, you know,
that we did it.
I mean, that was my dream job, was to be, you know, a fireman. That was like, and I finally got there, and then to give it up to, you know, to do something online, this has to be pretty good. Yeah. Right?
Exactly.
Like any, you know, when I look back on it, I'm thinking, holy cow, what a, you know, what a brave decision, courageous decision, you know, not to toot my own horn, but it's amazing to go through that phase, right? It's humbling, actually.
It is humbling.
Yeah. So. And to hear you say that you were just looking for just a little bit more, because so many people like kind of live paycheck to paycheck, or just are so bound to their budgets that they can't even enjoy just the little things, like going to the movies. Obviously right now it's a little bit different since everything's shut down, but you know, like the traveling and all of those things, to actually live your life and not just be going through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And so like, that's a pretty big change, having to leave your careers behind and, you know, do something that is I'm guessing something that you love, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
so
we're getting a real kick out of this online space. You know, there's so much to this that, you know, I could probably talk for an hour about this, but one of the things that we didn't expect. Oh, okay. So sorry. We knew that we wanted to make a few extra bucks for sure. We did not expect that it would replace both of our incomes. That was a shock. But the other thing was the people that we've met.
Yeah.
You know, like it staggered us. Mm-hmm. And that, you know, that was not the intent at all, was to develop these crazy, loving friendships with so many people. You know, that wasn't even the intent. But then that happened as well. Never mind, you know, the ability to set ourselves up financially for the rest of our lives. That's crazy. Yeah, we're absolutely blessed.
Yeah, for sure. And that's one of the things that I love as well. You know, having this group of people with so much integrity to support you and cheer you on. Like in other places, they're like, oh, you know, they frown upon somebody else's success and think, oh, they're successful, I can't have success. But it's not like that in our business community. And it is just so amazing. It just blows me away, the people that we have, and the integrity and the willingness to help each other is just so amazing.
Yeah.
100%.
So what do you think the biggest change, well, not necessarily the biggest change because of your careers, right? But the most important thing that you guys really value about finding this business?
Our time. Our time. There, bar none. And I think we would both say that. Yeah. We don't wake up to an alarm clock anymore. Our time is our own. We decide how much we work. We decide when the staff meeting is going to be. We make all the decisions about our time. We own it. And that has been huge for us. You know, when I was teaching, every once in a while, it would come across in the education world, they would talk about the 4-day work week. And I would think, That would be awesome. I would love to go from 8:30 to 4:30, 4 days a week, and have 3 days off. And now we do that. Like we pretty much, I would say we have a 4-day work week.
Yeah.
That we, put in.
If it's a great week, it's a 3-day work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like right before this chat, Chris was saying how he's like, oh, we tried to do 3 full days of work. Like,
I know. Yeah. So
What a gift, so yeah. I listened to a great podcast this morning on my walk. I don't know what the guy's name was, Rydal or something, talking about abundance and about time, right? And we're all trading. We're all traders, right? We trade, not trade. We're trading our effort for time, right? We will go to work and we'll offer our time for a reward, right? We'll put our time in to get rewarded. If you can reverse that, where you're putting in your effort to be rewarded with time. Of course, I'm not paraphrasing that at all, anyway, close to what he did. I should have thought about that a bit more before I brought it up. But the point is that time is something we'll never get back.
Mm-hmm. It's
right?
It's like an hourglass. The sand that drops out the bottom is gone.
Yeah.
There's no, all you've got is memories then. So we're writing the last chapter of our book, and it's a bestseller in our mind.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Now, do you guys have any words of wisdom for those that are watching that, may have been following my page for a while and not quite taken that leap of faith and watching the webinar and checking the business out?
I'm going to quote Chris's dad. He's a very wise man. And he always says, if you don't take advantage of things that are free, you're losing money. So I would never suggest to jump into this without checking it out. You have to do your due diligence.
100%.
And you can do that by 2 things. 1, enter your name and email on Erica's site. Go to the webinar, check it out. It's in 90 minutes. It's free. And then take the next step and have that coaching call and see and really peel the onion. And that's all, that's all we suggest to people. Mm-hmm. We love chatting to people and when we talk to people about it and they, have questions for us, we always start with, our job is not to talk you into this at all. We did that for ourselves. We did it for ourselves. And so we always tell people, we are not going to pressure you or talk you into this, but we are going to be as transparent as you want us to be. And so, I would just check it out and make the decision for yourself for your family. And you can never go wrong. And when your heart and your head line up, it's the right decision.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And Chris?
We've seen so many people in the last, we've only been doing this for 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that for a second. In a span of 4 years, Karen and I were both able to replace and retire from, pretty darn good careers in that short period of time. That's staggering. And we're seeing people, do that similarly in less time, now even. And of course, we're seeing others that are coming in that haven't, gotten to that point yet as well. But there's a wide range. My point is that the opportunity is there. What I love about this is that it's backed with some of the core values and some of the things that were important to us, at least, and one of them was that it was mobile. Mm-hmm. Another one was that it had integrity. Yep. It certainly had to work, right? It had to be profitable, mm-hmm. Right? Otherwise,
what's the point? Yeah.
Forget about people. It's gotta, it's gotta work, right? And one of the other ones was it had to be fun. Mm-hmm. We're having a riot doing mm-hmm. this, meeting people like yourself and Mike and Crystal and so the other phenomenal people in this community, that we really enjoy, mm-hmm. So yeah, check it out. Goodness, if you haven't yet, get on board. Where's your link, Erica? It's got to be around here somewhere, isn't it?
Yes. So ericad.co.
Oh, it's right there, right under your name there.
Hello.
Erica.co. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Karen, can you please say that from Chris's dad? What was that quote again? I really love that.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
If you don't take advantage of things that are free, you're losing money.
Wow. Okay, guys, you heard it from this amazing couple. If you're not taking advantage of something that's free,
you're losing money.
You're losing money. Oh my goodness. Isn't that amazing?
Right?
So tonight, it's Thursday. We have our free webinar. It's free. Get information. Do your due diligence. And I say this all the time, right? Like you need to look into it and see if it's a good fit for you, right? Because it's not our responsibility to say this will work for you. You need to look at it and make your own decision and see, is this what I'm looking for, right? And so tonight it's on live. It's at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Pacific. If you guys are interested, go on my link or direct message me or comment down below. Let us know if you're watching the replay. And so, yes, Giordano's, yeah, that's right. We need to put that up somewhere and to keep reminding us of things, right? So thank you again, Chris and Karen. This was so much fun. And thank you for joining us. Everybody that's watching, comment down below. Let us know if you're watching live, the replay, where you're watching from. If you have any questions, just reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you. You guys have a wonderful Thursday. See you later. Bye.
I know.
See you guys.